Alright, what's up everybody? We're back with more Persona 5 Royal Hardcore Nuzlocke. So, last time we were able to defeat the Kaneshiro boss fight without any deaths or anything. And we pretty much have been going through a lot of cutscenes ever since, in between the end of the third palace arc and the beginning of the fourth palace arc. We also went to Mementos and we got 2 encounters that I had kind of neglected getting earlier. I kind of wanted to make a Mementos trip that had a lot more to do. I didn't want to just go for like one thing, like just like one persona or something. So we were able to get 2 encounters and then also do the Mementos request to unlock Chihaya's confidant. So we got a lot done, and this time it's probably going to be a lot of cutscenes. I don't know if we'll actually get anywhere with this session. We might get to like the very start of Palace 4, but it's probably not going to be too much gameplay. Probably just going to be a lot of cutscenes. So anyway, let me pull up the stream really quick and then we can get started here. Just 1 second. Okay, that looks good. Alright. Good stuff. Okay. So, we left off after a long cutscene. I think we were doing like a study session with everybody or something like that. And then like Akechi came on TV and said a bunch of things about the Phantom Thieves and all that. Anyway. Wasn't really that important of a cutscene, but what we're going to do at night here, we can't leave the house because Morgana is sitting down, so we're just going to make some lockpicks for today and get some proficiency. And once again, as a reminder, when you make lockpicks or make any infiltration tool for that matter, you have a chance to get an extra point of proficiency from doing this. I don't know what the chance is. I think it might depend on what proficiency level you have will determine it. I'm not 100% sure on that, but regardless, there's a shot that we'll get an extra point of proficiency from doing this.
Yeah.
I don't know how much it matters though at this point. And we do get it. Wow, that's crazy. All right, cool.
Yes.
I'll take it. You're definitely getting better. I can tell just by watching you. So that we get the 2 that you would normally get, and then after this, we get an extra point. Yeah, we should hopefully have both proficiency and charm. I know it doesn't seem like charm's close, but I promise you, proficiency and charm, I should have maxed out sometime in early August. Probably like the first week of August, we'll have those 2 at max. If everything is going according to plan. I tried to look up things ahead of time, and obviously I wrote down a loose guide that I'm following that I wrote like 2 years ago when I was first theory crafting this run, and I did deviate from that a couple of times, but I still think it's gonna get there, hopefully, if I've done all of the thinking ahead correctly, which I don't know, maybe I haven't.
What a refreshing morning. How are you doing? I didn't expect the Phantom Thieves would suppress a man that even the police had trouble with. The fact they have so much support online is worrisome. I'm in a bind since I previously denounced them. All the interviews these days ask me about that. Still, can we really say the Phantom Thieves are on the side of justice with just this example?
What do you mean?
I was originally investigating the mental shutdown incidents. People change suddenly and cause strange accidents or horrible crimes. Don't you think it's similar to the change of heart that the Phantom Thieves are doing? Now that I think about it, their actions mirror the mental shutdown cases. With the rate of victims, it's impossible not to see a connection there. Sorry. I don't want to make you late. I'll see you again.
Alright, I believe exams for the game are going to start very soon. I forget when they start, but I think it's like a couple of days. Either way, we have enough knowledge that we can actually
Okay,
score
let's get
really high on
started.
them, so we should be getting a pretty good bonus to charm, because you get charm whenever you rank high on your exams, and also you should get a reward, I think, from Sojiro for placing high, like I think top 10 or something like that is what you have to get. Anyway, tests are coming up. Everyone studying? I know some of you rely on all-nighters, but I can't recommend it. That really messes up your information retention. Oh, speaking of, do you guys know the difference between short-term and long-term memory? The simple answer is that short-term memory is more temporary, contextual, but long-term memories stick with you. In the short term, you're working with a hard limit. You retain only 6, maybe 7 pieces of information. But your brain's capacity for long-term memory is huge. It might even be infinite according to some theories.
How about you?
Okay, so Bugakun, what do you think about all this? Short-term memories only stick with you for seconds at a time. That said, how long do you think you can retain long-term memories? So it wants to know how long you keep long-term memories, huh? This is a tricky one. What is long-term memory anyway? It's not that. Memories that last a long time, true. Memories of your whole life. I mean, if it said memories that last your whole life, kind of. Although I do think like some of them can get repressed. So I think it's just going to be memories that last a long time. Yeah, it was something like that. So anyway, you keep them for a long time. The question is, how long? Maruki mentioned something about the amount of memories you could store, right? Something like, he said it was infinite. Yeah, if you have theoretically infinite space for them, then theoretically you'd be able to retain them for ever. Yeah, I think so too. So that's it. Long-term memories will never really fade away.
This is it.
That's right.
I'm impressed. Basically, stuff encoded into your long-term memory never really goes away. Short-term memories become long-term memories through reiteration. It'd be great if you could encode all the test answers to long-term memory, huh? Ah well, can't always get what you want. He is pretty smart. Didn't expect that.
Nice going.
Yeah, all that is the same dialogue we always get, and we get a point of knowledge for that. Alright. But at least you've got summer break once the exams are over, so do your best to study, okay? Yeah, memories never really go away. That means I'll remember my past eventually, right? Oh no. I feel a murderous intent with this one. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we have not dodged the chalk a single time in this run, so this is going to be... Anyway. July 18th, Marine Day. Finals end on the 16th, so that should be good, right? What are you talking about? The fireworks festival. You're really quick to look up stuff like that. Get back. Impressive. Hey, it is kind of impressive. Impressive, Ryuji. It's easy to work when you got a goal in mind, yeah? Hey, we're in the middle of class. Talk about those things later. Yeah.
Hey, are you listening?
Hey, Booga. Oh, I have to be careful with saying that because sometimes that gets picked up as me saying like something else which activates this goddamn device, which has made a cameo in a couple of streams anyway. You, pay attention. Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? I feel a murderous intent. We have not dodged a single one of these. Oh, we did it. Whoa, that was an epic dodge. I can't believe we dodged Yoshimaru's throw. Is he a ninja? Well, whatever. Moving on.
Hey!
You've got the entire class's attention. Your charm is definitely increased. It is crazy. I don't know what the chance is, but it does tie in with your proficiency level. I think if you have proficiency 5, you always dodge it. Proficiency 4 has to be decently high, I would imagine. Has to be.
Hey,
Ugakun. Heading home? It's rare running into you at this hour.
that reminds me.
Do you remember the counseling Dr. Maruki is offering? It seems to be growing quite popular. I saw someone heading into the nurse's office just as I was leaving school. The teachers say he's been well worth his time here, but I have a feeling there's more to his popularity than just talent. Maybe I should find out for myself at some point. What about studying? Naturally, that'll still happen when I get home. It's part of my daily routine.
Excuse me.
I appreciate your concern, but how about yourself? Depending on the exam scores, there may not be a fireworks festival for anyone to attend. Were you aware? I'm joking. But make sure you study well, alright?
All right then.
I need to buy some more test prep booklets on my way home. See you later.
Senpai,
Booga
what a
senpai.
pleasant surprise. Are you headed home too? Same here. I don't have club practice today. That reminds me, there's something I wanted to report to you. Would now be a good time?
Sure thing.
Thank you. Why don't we find a seat somewhere?
Huh?
Booga-kun?
And you are...
It's been quite a while, Akechi-san.
And the same for you. Yoshizawa-san, right?
You know each other?
My father works at a TV station. Have you ever seen Good Morning Japan? My father's the director.
I've been brought onto the show as a guest a number of times now. That's how I ended up becoming acquainted with Yoshizawa-san. I didn't know you knew her as well.
Booga-kun. She's my friend.
He helped me out of a jam before, and now he's been offering me guidance.
Helped you out of a jam, huh? I see. So, what were you two up to?
Oh, right! I was just about to share some exciting news. It's nothing to keep secret, so I may as well spill it now. About that summer competition I mentioned to you before, I was chosen to be our club representative.
Let's go, big dubs. You did it!
This only feels like the beginning to me, though.
Isn't your club's team considered to be quite prestigious? And you're their representative. I must say, that's extremely impressive.
Thank you. I'll do my best to make everyone proud.
I'll be cheering you on as well. I have an idea. Since all three of us are here, why don't we go somewhere as a group? We can call it our little celebration for Yoshizawa-san's success.
That would be wonderful. Does that work for you, Senpai?
Heck yeah.
That settles it. Would you mind if I chose the place? There's a wonderful little cafe I know about.
Of course. Lead the way.
Look at this wholesome interaction right here.
Yoshizawa-san? You drink hot beverages even in the summer?
I have to prevent my body from getting too cold, since the meet's coming up rather soon.
I see. You make sure you're covering all your bases.
So what do you have, Akechi?
Good point. Well, some people say coffee can cool you off, even when hot, so I try to avoid that, too. I had this image that you enjoy sweet things, Akechi-san. Is that untrue? I swear I saw you eating fried sweetbread on TV just the other day.
It's all part of a marketing strategy. That sort of stunt is an easy crowd pleaser.
You seem to have your own bases covered as well.
I feel lied to.
Presenting oneself in a favorable light is nothing surprising. More surprising is just how innocent you seem to be.
I've been wondering, how do you two know each other?
His social studies class visited the set of a TV show I appeared on.
Ah, that's right. Second years got to go to a TV station.
He and I exchanged our opinions during the shoot, and his way of thinking intrigued me.
I can definitely see that. Senpai's take on things often helps me as well.
That reminds me, Yoshizawa-san. You had mentioned that he's been providing you with some guidance.
Yes, like you just said, his way of thinking is intriguing. I figured I could benefit from his input.
In that case, let's play a little game. Would you mind if I posed the same question to you that I first asked him?
No, go right ahead.
So, my question was, what do you think of the Phantom Thieves, Yoshizawa-san?
The Phantom Thieves? You mean in the case that they do in fact exist, yes? I admit that the assistance of others in need is a truly great act, but I simply can't agree with their methods.
It's over.
I see. Care to explain why?
I suspect the Phantom Thieves' existence isn't going to be beneficial to society in the long run.
How so?
Well, for example, when someone's faced with a problem to overcome, I believe they need to do it themselves. Getting help from others is totally fine, but in the end, it takes a person's initiative to truly create lasting change.
And what happens when a person can't change the deep-rooted corruption of the world?
If society relied upon a safety net like the Phantom Thieves, I worry that people would stop making a conscious effort. Granted, this depends on how severe the problem is, and it's inaccurate to apply generalizations to an entire population. But I believe a society where everyone simply leaves matters to the Phantom Thieves wouldn't last for very long.
I see. So, in the sense of a person's growth, their actions actually hinder it. Quite an interesting take on the matter. Let me ask you then, what do you think of Yoshizawa-san's opinion?
It's a unique stance. I mean, she kind of is wrong a little bit. I think it's in general, like, the whole, like, you know, someone should kind of solve their own problems, but I think only to a slight extent, right? You know, you shouldn't be afraid to share your problems and ask for help, right? You know, especially if it's a really tricky situation, right? You know, I don't know. I'll just say that was helpful.
I have to agree. It was quite inspiring for myself as well.
Wait, could you actually be a fan of the Phantom Thieves, Senpai?
I didn't mean to start an argument. I just can't help myself sometimes. Let's change the subject to something a bit lighter.
I'm sorry, I should probably get going. If I'm away from home too late, my parents will begin to worry.
Right, then let's call it a day. Good luck on your competition.
I'll be rooting for you.
Yes, thank you. Well then, see you later.
Okay. And us chalk dodging there is actually pretty nice. That basically gives you 2 music notes for charm there. And I can kind of tweak my little guide here because now I won't have to worry about like doing the bathhouse later on a future day. I see you had your friends over for a study session, huh? How'd you know? Nothing gets by me. I own the place, remember? I can tell what goes on here just by looking at the tables. Hey, shouldn't you tell the fortune teller that you gave the abusive guy a change of heart? We should, in fact. That is exactly what I have written down here. We're gonna go ahead and head over to Shinjuku. And officially, because we solved that momentous quest, we're finally gonna get to rank 1 with Chihaya. I mentioned before that it's a real pain in the booty to rank up Chihaya, but it's well worth your time. You have to spend 100,000 yen and 4 of your days to actually get to, or 4 of your nights, sorry, to get to rank 1. But it's worth it. It's worth it. Her buffs are fantastic. Well, did her fate change? Tell her the results.
Fine.
Let's hear it. Please sit down.
Goodness gracious! Her boyfriend stopped abusing her? I don't believe it. But even if he did stop, her fate should still be heading down the path to misery without changing. I mean, look! What? The sequence of Arcana has completely changed. Death has moved far off into the future.
Fate is not absolute.
No! This must be some sort of trick. What are you, a scam artist? You made a deal with her boyfriend or something, didn't you?
Even if I didn't you say that fate can't be changed, and therefore me having any sort of meddling in this affair would not actually change fate, right? Anyway, I didn't make any deals.
Then what did you do?
Oops.
Did you plunge him into Tokyo Bay, or cram him into a metal drum and dump insects on him?
That's what I did,
You
yep.
must have taken some sort of extreme measures.
I'm not capable of that stuff.
Well, you certainly do seem like just an ordinary high school kid. But there's no way that could have happened without you breaking the law. I mean, how could an ordinary high school student change the course of fate? Fine. I'm just going to have to verify your power. The very power that reversed my tarot card prediction. This is quite a serious situation for a fortune teller like me. I need to get to the bottom of this. You won't have to do anything. Just sit next to me while I tell fortunes. And if another unopposable fate happens to appear, Then I'll test your power.
Easy. I get nothing out of this.
Well, that may be true. Oh, I know. I'll read your fortune. Please? I'll even prioritize your readings over my regular customers. Besides, I'll be able to provide much more accurate predictions once I get to know you better. How does that sound? Is it a deal? Otherwise, I won't be able to go on.
Holy.
Please, I beg you. I need to know if fate truly can be changed.
Alright, I guess.
You will? Really? Okay then. I look forward to verifying your skills. Please don't blow me off, okay? We made a deal after all.
I've made a deal with Chihaya. Let's flash forward in time so Sai can ask me a leading question that makes me remember her.
Unless you were lucky, there's no way you could have repeatedly done so many crimes. Or perhaps you had someone you consulted who gave you precise advice. You're not getting away this time with just luck.
I am
And here we
thou.
go.
Thou art I. Thou
Finally,
hast acquired
after
a new
hanging out
power.
with her 4 times.
It shall become the
We're
wings of
unlocking her
rebellion
confidant.
that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the fortune persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Fortune rank 1, and we're gonna get a pretty good passive here. Temporarily increases the growth rate of a selected social stat. So you can basically pay, I think, like 5,000 yen it is, whenever Chihaya is available. And for the entire day, you will get a, like, I think it's a 50% boost to whatever social stat you choose. And it's pretty helpful, you know, it's only going to be like, you know, a couple points here and there, but it does add up over the course of the run. And especially because we want to make like a pretty big push to get like Charm to rank 5 so we can max out Makoto. This is definitely going to help with that.
All right.
You've unlocked the Wheel of Fortune Confidant. Let's go. And we got luck reading.
Is fate really something that can be changed? If it's really possible, then... Oh, it's getting late. Let's close up shop for today. It's past your curfew.
How do you know what my curfew is? Or does this have... Does the city have like a curfew or something? Maybe. I don't know. Buga-san. Oh, I forgot to get your contact info. Oh, there we go. I'll be contacting you soon, so please come for the verification test, okay? I suggest you don't try to get out of it, or else who knows what kind of black magic I'll have to resort to. I'll be there.
Yay!
This is the only thing that I have to worry about, like, mattering. I don't really think... I'm pretty sure, like, the first event, though, like, it's always going to allow them to rank up to rank 2, if I'm not mistaken, but just in case, I always look up what the best answers are. Great, now our deal is official. Sorry for taking up so much of your time. Please be careful on your way
Until
home.
next time.
I'll see you soon. Good stuff. I think this is the day before exams are going to start here. Alright, we're going to skip all this. This is just a bunch of yapping about stuff happening in the world, but not really anything of substance.
With the Phantom Thieves.
I'm so glad the Phantom Thieves are all over the news. Yeah, they're really taking off since the whole Kamoshida thing. The legend of the Phantom Thieves started at our school. We're practically one of them. And who can't relate to what they're doing? Punishing corrupt adults up to no good. The police should take notes. Honestly, I probably could skip those cutscenes too, but...
Quiet down.
People sure are making a fuss, even though it's right before exams. Behind Kanashiro's arrest are the Phantom Thieves... Yeah, behind Kanashiro's arrest are the Phantom Thieves, the mysterious group that changes people's hearts. If I recall, there were similar rumors back during the business with Kamoshida-kun. Help the weak and crush the strong, truly a modern legend of the Gentleman Thief. In the long history of humans, the Gentleman Thief has been seen briefly during times of turmoil. Now then, please look at this picture. Buga-kun. The picture depicts the final moments of Ishikawa Goemon.
Do you know the answer? answer?
He did something during the Sengoku period that had him and his family boiled to death. Do you know what he did? Committed thievery.
This is it. Correct.
That's correct. Ishikawa Goemon is Japan's most famous thief. He's very popular, and some called him a gentleman thief. By the way, the Goemon bath comes from his name. Only stealing from the rich and powerful and sharing with the poor. Goemon's exploits have been documented in many forms of media, like kabuki and novels. Wow, really? And we already have seen this dialogue so many times, we got a point of knowledge there. However, it's actually unclear whether or not Goemon was indeed a gentleman thief. Rebellion against Hideyoshi, whose campaign had failed, propaganda by the government to sully his name. The gentleman thief Goemon may be no more than an illusion made by varying motivations. In actuality, most heroes and gentleman thieves throughout history are something like that.
Yep.
Let's make sure people don't think we're just an illusion. But before that, you need to study for the exams that are starting tomorrow. Okay. So what we're gonna do for we're gonna have to see Makoto hanging out with
It's
Marky, I
open.
think. Come in.
Welcome.
You're the student council president, Nijima-san, correct?
Excuse me.
Sorry for coming by so suddenly.
It was nothing.
Oh no, everyone's permitted to stop by whenever they like. I know the phrase counseling session can make some people nervous, but don't be. Considering you're the student council president, I'd rather they didn't force you to come here at all, actually.
No.
I was advised to come, but I still chose to do it on my own.
Good.
Glad to hear it. But please, there's no need to be concerned about my being here. Feel free to discuss anything with me.
Yes.
Right, so I shall. You're sounding more like the counselor in here than I am.
I see.
Excellent grades, exemplary conduct. Wow, you appear to be the ideal honor student.
No.
Oh, not at all. In fact, quite the opposite. I'm actually a bit of a mess, and I always have to turn to others for help. Well, you sure had me fooled. Even still, getting help isn't a bad thing at all. In fact, it's wonderful that you have a support system. Indeed. Especially lately. I feel like I can't do anything right by myself nowadays. Did something go wrong for you?
Yes.
But it's nothing major. I've come to understand all too well that it's a bad idea taking on more of a burden than one should. You really do seem like someone with a mature sense of responsibility. However, that may be why people around you, especially the adults who should be protecting you, rely on you so much. Adults who should be protecting me? Had I been clever enough to understand that earlier, things may have gone a bit differently for me. You think so? You live alone with your older sister. I see. Pardon my saying so, but it seems you've been through quite a lot.
But
Honestly, it only felt like the norm to me, but our lack of adult guardians has to have been hard on my sister, even now as well. And I'd be lying if I said it wasn't hard for me too. Do you still remember them? Your parents? Yes.
hey, so
Not as much about my mother, admittedly, but my father without a doubt. In fact, now that I think about it, I may well have grown to be a bit uptight because of that.
I see.
Is that so? And you're doing okay now? Is your support system adequate?
well,
It's not as if I have a team of employees or anything, but I do have people that I'm able to rely upon as well. Or well, sorry, not as well. Of course, I'd never think of them as replacements for my father or my sister. No one could replace either of them. What I've lost won't ever come back. I just need to keep my chin up and push towards my future.
Quite.
I like the way you put that. No one can ever be replaced, yet we need to keep pushing towards our future. Should anything come up that you want help with, I'll be there to support you, though my skills are pretty limited. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words. Okay. Hope you're ready for your exams. I'd be pretty sad if the leader of the Phantom Thieves got bad grades.
hey,
Aren't you going to do anything about Kawakami? It sounded like she was in trouble. Speaking of, we're just going to talk to her. It doesn't actually pass time to do this, and we do have Guts level 3. It's also going to be summer vacation up ahead, and so it's going to be a while before we're actually able to go to school and do this again. I don't know if we're going to hang out with Kawakami or not. We'll see. She is a confidant you can get. She does have some pretty good stuff, but you kind of have to work your way up the the social rank to actually get some of those better benefits. As I've been saying, get home safely, Bugakun. Well, then I have another matter to attend to, so I have to excuse myself. No, we're not finished talking yet. But there's been a series of scandals on this campus. We're all being called into question, and yet you leave work earlier than anyone, and you barely make it to the faculty meetings. Explain yourself. Don't tell me you're out running around at night. Kawakami's being grilled by Chiono. She said she'd do anything if we helped her out, so let's clear up Chiono's suspicions. The school's closing soon, Mr. Buga. Head on home before it gets late. Or did you need something from Miss Kawakami? I have a question for you. What?
What?
Huh? Oh, you have another question? Another question? That's right. Bugakun's questions are complicated, so I take time at night to help them. So you're giving individual lessons outside of school hours, What passion! You are the ideal teacher. A passionate teacher is exactly what we need at the school. I'm sorry for suspecting you. Well then, keep up the hard work, you two. She just kind of convinced herself. But that did clear up her suspicion, so thanks. Could you come with me for a bit? I can't talk about this at school. This is the address and phone number of my night job. I received Kawakami's phone number. Call at night and request me. Just be careful that it doesn't show up in your call history though, okay?
Hey!
Yeah, you did it! No call history means a public telephone. Let's call from LeBlan's yellow phone. Let's call Kawakami when you're free, and invite her to meet you at your room.
Well,
Okay, I have to go. Okay. So, for today, what we're going to be doing is quite a bit. Just talk to Kawakami, but we also want to go to the library and get the, I think this is the last book available, right? At least for now. Yeah, it's just Great Thief. We might not read it, I don't know, but I want to at least have it, just in case. And then we're going to go to Shibuya, Central Street. We're going to buy every single book that they have in this store and also the one in Shinjuku. Popular books over here. We're just going to buy everything. We have a lot of money. Obviously, we did a lot of grinding in Palace 3 using the high pixie enemies to farm money for a while. We got over 1 million. So we should be good on money for a while. I don't think it's going to last forever, you know. At some point, you know, things are going to start getting pretty expensive, so we might run out eventually. Where is the bookstore here? Is it this one? I think so, yeah. Okay.
Take your time.
And I don't really think too many of these books are that useful, but at the very least, this book right here, the Craft of Cinema, really, really important book to get. This will help you boost your social stats a lot quicker. So you would definitely want to read that one. But we're not going to worry about that right now. We're then going to go to the back streets of Yongenjaya.
Hey!
And we're going to
What would you like?
buy both the retro game set and the DVD player. Okay. Then we're going to go back to Shibuya and buy a DVD. We also have to buy, I think, well, I think we buy a membership and then all the DVDs are free. A DVD rental shop. Hey, check out that ad. They have an annual membership campaign. Welcome. Would you like to apply for our annual membership? If you're a student, it's 4,800 yen during our campaign. Rent all the old DVDs you want with no extension fee. You can only rent one at a time though.
Perfect.
We're pretty busy, so not having to worry about extension fees is awesome. If you have the money, maybe you should sign up. Only 4,800 yen a year for students. What would you like to do? Sign me up. Thank you very much. May I see your student ID? You live in Yongenjaya. Now just sign here, all set.
Hey!
Your hands were shaking when you wrote Ooga Booga. You were nervous, weren't you? Since you remember now, you can borrow DVDs starting today. Alright then. Welcome, we got some new DVDs in. Alright, yeah, so you can rent a DVD from this place. It works basically just like the library system where, you know, you finish watching the DVD, then you return it, and you can borrow another one, right? So, I believe in the vanilla game, you actually had to, like, buy the DVDs individually, but in Royal, you just buy the membership, and then you can rent however many you want. We're gonna go ahead and get Not So Hot Betsy. Really, you can buy this one or the Bubbly Hills 9210. Both of those give Charm. We want to get one of these though because Charm is definitely like the stat I'm trying to get up to 5 as quick as possible, because like I said, we want to get Makoto as high of a rank as she can get, specifically so we can get Endure unlocked on her, since she's the only like main party member that I have that doesn't have Endure that I've been using a lot. Anyway, thank you very much. Please come back soon. So we got that, and at this point we're just going to hang out with Yusuke for today. And while we're here, we can also ask him to duplicate another skill card for us.
Hello. I see.
So let's go ask to duplicate the Mazianga skill card. We got this skill card from, if you don't remember, in Kanashiro's Palace, the persona I chose was Takumi Nakata. And then I itemized it during a fusion alarm to get the Mazianga skill card. Like, fusions in general are not allowed, but itemizing a persona is fine. You know, you're not getting another persona as a result, you're just getting an item from sacrificing it, so that's legal. Very well, hand me the cards. I will spend the rest of today working on it, come back tomorrow later to retrieve it, yeah.
Hello.
I think eventually when he ranks up, you can just, like, get the skill card the same day, which is really nice. But for now, we're just gonna hang out with him. You must have a wealth of free time if that is your decision. I am still unsatisfied by what happened at the exhibition. I have thought a great deal about it. And, well, there's something I would like to try painting. Do you think you would be free to help? Let's hang out with him.
In your debt.
It would be rather difficult to go by myself. Now then, our destination is Inokashira Park. Let us go.
Thank you.
Thank you for your assistance today. After all, it would be impossible to sketch while rowing. Why are we in a boat? What other reason could there be but to search for my next motif? I will be counting on your cooperation today, by which I of course mean your oar work. Look at all the ducks, they're so cute. Don't get so excited, you'll fall off, you know. Perfect, this is it. My previous painting captured only one aspect of the heart, desire. As such, I was unable to arrive at a truly authentic representation. That is why we have come today. I shall paint a second aspect, the burning passion between man and woman. Fittingly, our theme today will be the wonders of love. You two will have an important role here. While I draw, ensure the boat remains as steady as possible amid these devilish ripples. Oh, this angle, incredible! That bashful side profile, those moist eyes, their overflowing passion is wholly evident. They are akin to Adam and Eve, yet in time all lovers must come to know the pain of separation. Separation is the natural end to any such relationship, but even beyond that, love endures. Precisely. This is the truth of the human heart. It will make the most wonderful painting. It shall be adored by all who gaze upon it. It may even be given top prize in the next exhibition. Wait, now is not the time to be thinking of such trivial matters.
Hey.
Can you please remain still? What? Return to your prior angle. I must capture your profile. What the hell are you doing? Rejoice, for I shall preserve your beautiful love so that all coming generations may bask in its glory. Once I complete this painting, you will become new legends in the art world, a modern Adam and Eve. Legends? Art? This dude's off his rocker. Come on, let's report him. Hold on a sec. Are you drawing us? What? You're using us as models?
Yes.
A man and woman intimately swaying in a dinghy of dreams, the blush of their cheeks, the bashful looks. Yes, this is the love I was so emphatically searching for. Love? I guess you could call it that, but it's kind of weird. It's familial love. This here's my sister. I told you I didn't want to come here with you. The only ones who do this crap are stupid couples. But I've always dreamed of coming to Tokyo and riding a boat here. Though I was supposed to be with my boyfriend, not my brother.
How could this be?
Familial? So that overflowing passion was just a figment of my imagination? It seems my bias has caused me to overlook the truth of the matter. Love comes in all forms. Love is a broad, multifaceted beast. This only serves to prove how narrow my perspective can be.
I see.
Romantic love and familial love. The two may be nigh indiscernible depending on one's point of view. Perhaps the truth of the heart lies in the eye of the beholder. Uga, I feel as though I've learned something today. I can sense a quiet resolve from Yusuke. Rank 5 or 4? 4, okay. If negotiation with a lone shadow fails, you can try again.
Alright.
Emperor Confidant rank 4, you get art talk. Wait, so only couples ride these things, right? That means those two... Shh, there are people from all walks of life here in the city. Ooh, tell me more. What are you talking
Let
about?
us return home.
Oh well, come, it is about time we return home. Please row us back to shore, Uga.
See you.
Farewell. Uga, thank you for all your help today. I've certainly come to realize my lack of experience. It would seem I understand nothing of love after all. Though I've progressed by one step, there's no doubt I will face many difficulties moving forward. When will I fully understand the heart? Even if I ever do understand it, will I truly be able to draw it? Don't get discouraged. You're right, I've no intention whatsoever of giving up. I will do everything in my power to get past this. Anyhow, today was a significant use of time. Impressive oarsmanship from your end as well. I hope I can count on your help next time as well. For now, farewell. Okay. And so, for tonight, there is a crossword puzzle available for us. It's already pretty late. Guess I should head home.
Hey,
Actually, didn't Kawakami give you her phone number? You gonna call her? We could, but I don't really care right now. Are you gonna play crossword puzzles? You have other stuff to do, so don't get it too into it. All right, I've been doing good at these crossword puzzles recently. I've actually gotten every word, not just the one that I need to get. Many students' greatest love. It's gonna be vacation. Yeah. Go here and there, and sunny season. I think go here and there is travel. Looks like it. Okay. And this should be vacation. So we got it again. We're absolutely doing fantastic on these crossword puzzles. I think I've gotten the last like 4 or 5 fully correct. I've got it. The answer is vacation. The most popular vacations for both school and business take place in the summer. The length of time off depends on the prefecture. Japan also has another vacation period in the autumn. It lasts 3 to 7 days, significantly shorter than summer vacation, but still much beloved.
Alright.
I see.
Oh wow, even I can figure that one out. We get a point of knowledge, and we don't have to worry about passing time. Always need to do those crossword puzzles and quiz shows when they're available. Alright, and then I think this is the last day I'm going to be able to go out at night for a little while. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab some more fertilizer for the plant. I think we have enough to last at least the next time I have to feed it.
Thanks for dropping by.
But it's not a bad idea to at least stock up on it a little bit. Let's get 4. Okay. And if you were curious why I didn't buy it when I was in Shinjuku during the daytime, it's because the flower shop for some reason is only open at night, so you can't do it. And then... Alright, so this is the first time we're going to be doing this. Last time, we ranked up Akechi to rank 4, I believe, and we unlocked the Jazz Club.
Let's do it.
The Jazz Club is a fantastic tool now that we have it unlocked, because you can invite confidants to this place, and depending on the day, they will serve different drinks. And these drinks can do a lot of things like boost certain stats, boost levels, or even teach you new skills. This is going to be an incredibly vital tool to help make a lot of fights easier throughout the game, because as you keep hanging out at the Jazz Club, you will just get some ridiculous stat gains and also some really good skills that characters would not have access to otherwise, because skill cards can only be used on Joker. You can't use skill cards on your party members. So this is like the next best thing. It's the Jazz Club that Akechi introduced you to. Places like this will help you relax and talk about things that you'd usually find difficult to. As leader of the Phantom Thieves, maybe you can invite one of the members here. Not a bad idea. Oh look, it looks like for minors they will serve non-alcoholic cocktails.
I see.
Looks like tonight's cocktail is Power Fizz. The taste of this drink will give you power and luck. You'll be able to defend yourself against anything. Sounds pretty good. Looks like there are days a singer comes in. Oh, check it out. Today's the day that a singer's coming in. Yes. So,
What do you
just
wanna
like
do?
Morgana said, this drink, which is always available on Tuesday, will give a +1 to strength, +1 to endurance, and +1 to luck. And the person I'm going to invite out that would most benefit from those 3 stats is very obviously Ryuji. If you like Yusuke more than Ryuji, you could go with him. I think Ryuji has like just the better overall move set, and also shock is a better status condition than freeze overall. So yeah, I like Ryuji over Yusuke here.
Oh,
But if you were doing your own run and you really wanted to use Yusuke, you could absolutely do that too. Ryuji, huh? Yeah. Then I'm going to take a stroll. Just let me know when you're heading home. And pretty cool stuff, but there's actually like unique dialogue that happens for all the characters. I think like each character has like 10-ish like dialogue they cycle between whenever you invite them out to the jazz club. So kind of cool stuff. Maybe if you've already played this game, maybe you haven't seen this stuff. Oh, it's you. You came here with the Ketchikun before. My name's Muhen. I guess. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. I'm the manager of this jazz club. I'll welcome any friend of a Ketchikun's here. But just as the sign said outside, I can't serve alcohol to high schoolers. Sorry, but you'll have to make do with the non-alcoholic drinks. But hey, the non-alcoholic drinks taste just as good.
Thanks for coming in.
The cover charge is 3,000 yen. Okay, I'll take that. You can sit down anywhere that's open. That said, try not to be disruptive, alright? And also the background music for this place, fantastic. I was a bit nervous when you told me to come to the jazz club. It ain't as bad as I thought. I feel like I went up the stairs to adulthood again. Wow, there's a singer here. Listening to a live performance is really unlike anything else.
This drink.
Pretty good. It's got a mature taste to it.
Hey, so
Yeah, so I haven't been able to focus on studying lately because of all the because we've been so busy lately. Not that I've been studying to begin with, but I've been thinking about it even less. But when I start moving my body, I forget all about it. I'm such a simple guy. I chatted with Ryuji for a while.
this is kind of
We ended up talking for quite a while, but it was time well spent. How do I say it? I feel like I got to take a good look at myself. I don't know. It's not a bad feeling though. It looks like spending time in the jazz club has had an effect on Ryuji's heart. And you can see, this is why it's so good. Now, to be fair, the numbers are a bit inflated because there was a singer today. But this still gives like a +1 or a +2 to like every stat when you go on a non-singer day. It doesn't seem like much right now, but if you go to the jazz club like, let's say 20 times for each character over the course of the game, it's gonna make a massive difference. So anyway, Satan Taisei's strength increased by 3, endurance increased by 3, and luck increased by 2.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for inviting me today, man. Oh, thanks for inviting me today, man. I feel refreshed. Well, it's a lot later than I thought.
See ya.
See you later. Alright, so we will be going to the jazz club quite often whenever they have good drinks available. What's up? I just heard this, but apparently we're having a summer festival soon. I heard there's gonna be shit like kebabs, steaks, the hot stuff. Dude, I am so pumped! What about studying?
Come on, man.
Well, I'll figure it out. There was some English on the website too. Ah, man, now I'm hungry. Let's get going already. Alright, so exams are gonna start. Just skip all this. This is just yapping. Today is the first day of your final exams. Begin. If angle C is 28 degrees and angles A and D are 88 degrees, what is the angle of B and E? Well, if they add up to 180, then it should be 64.
Ooh, we can
That
do
sounds
this.
about right. Let's see, an essay question? This looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. Explain the origin of Bowsy. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, by the way. I don't know. I'm probably sounding like a complete bumbling buffoon. It is what it is. Bowsy, in this hot weather? Well, never mind. I think this came up in class. They were invented by that famous guy from Romance of the Three Kingdoms, right? Zhuge Liang. Yeah, the strategist of Shu. I think the story was about a river overflowing somewhere Zhuge Liang visited, and they were offering something to quell the river. Barbarians' heads. Let me double check that. Let me just make sure I'm not... There you go. Okay. That's it. A crazy story. And that's how he came up with the Bowsy, right? This master strategist came up with the Bowsy do to offer them instead of heads. Yeah, I think you're right. Bowsy were invented as an offering to a river spirit to replace the tradition of offering severed heads.
Yep.
You finished in time.
Ah, give it up.
Time is up. Give up already. What in the world? Sweet delicious? What the heck did that person say in the bottom right?
Now, everyone.
This is the second day of finals. You may begin. Write the name and genus of this organism. This is the red king crab, Paralithodus, I guess.
Ooh, we can do this.
What happened when the government issued paper and hard currencies in Japan for the first time? It caused confusion in the economy.
Ooh, we can do this.
Sounds about right. Alright, one more day where I have to actually answer the questions, and it's all up to Joker. Today is the third day of finals. Are you ready? Then you may begin. What is the English equivalent of the Norwegian idiom raining witches? Raining cats and dogs.
Ooh, we
That
can
sounds
do
about
this.
right. Which of the following is another name for the salmon noodles traditionally eaten in Tanabata? Demon guts.
Ooh, we
That
can
sounds
do
about right.
this.
Alright, and then the next day it's going to be just Joker doing it. So obviously, with exams, the last day, it depends on your knowledge stat that will determine how good Joker does during this day. Today's the last day of exams, huh? You've seen all these before. You got this, alright?
Nice.
This is going good. Looking forward to seeing your score. Yeah, we have rank 4 knowledge, so I'm pretty sure we're able to get in the top 10 for this exam because we answered all the other questions.
My parents are gonna
Correctly.
kill me. There was so much stuff on that exam. I didn't have time to study everything. I probably could have managed if I had an extra week, too.
An extra week, huh? The only people who get that kind of cushy treatment are the honor students.
Oh, you mean like Yoshizawa-san?
I heard the school moved her exam period. Must be nice getting perks like that.
Rude.
Hey there. Congrats on
Boobie-kun.
surviving finals. Today was the last day, right? Say, would you happen to have some free time right now? There's something I'd like to discuss. I promise it'll just take a moment.
Sure.
Thanks. I know you're exhausted, so I'll make this quick. It sure has heated up now that the rainy season's passed. I just know my electric bill is going to start climbing this month. Anyway, as I'd mentioned, there's something I'd like your opinion on.
Do you need counseling?
Well, I suppose that's actually accurate. I've had something on my mind lately, and I want to hear your take on it. Okay, here goes. Oh, this is all hypothetical, mind you, but imagine there's somebody for whom you have high expectations. They're trying their absolute hardest to meet those expectations. Now, this person receives an awful lot of special treatment from people so they can perform to the best of their abilities. So, what do you think those people will do if the expectations leveled on this person aren't met?
They would not be happy. They'll be disappointed to say the least.
Yep, that's right. When you work as a counselor, you always think, I have to help this person so their heart doesn't break. But that's easier said than done. This world really is a callous one. No matter how much positivity or dedication a person has, Just a bit of influence from their peers can easily mess with their heads. Every time I'm confronted with such a situation, I can't help but grasp the limitations of therapy as a profession.
You just have to keep trying.
Oh, I'm not sick of this job or anything like that. Don't worry. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all analytical. What I meant was, if we want to truly help people stuck in a predicament like that, we need a fundamental solution.
Like what?
Nothing really comes to mind at the moment. This is just a thought, but what if we got the Phantom Thieves to change our hearts? Maybe have them shift our feelings so we won't lose to this unfair reality. It would ultimately be for the positive.
Is that really a change of heart?
Good point. You're right. Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. Oh, I seem to have lost track of the time. I should be getting back to my work. Our conversation's been very enlightening. Thank you, and enjoy your vacation.
All right. Some deep
Exams are finally over.
philosophical talk. God dang it. Some deep philosophical talk with Marky. Kept on talking over me.
I can get back to actually sleeping in peace.
You must have been studying pretty hard if it kept you up at night.
Nah, I was up playing video games. Slacking off is just too much fun.
Very true statement.
Oh, right? I kept cleaning my room instead of studying. Might even be too clean now.
You two are perfect exemplars of what escapism can mean.
And I can only imagine what the end result will be.
Whatever, it's over with now. Who cares about that anymore? What's real important is the Phantom Thieves' popularity. Ain't it amazing?
It kind of feels like our time's finally here.
I have even heard people excitedly speculating about our next target. We will have to choose carefully.
There's no need to hurry. We should spend some time thinking it over.
Hold up, the most important thing now is our celebration party. I hope you guys didn't forget. It's the fireworks festival on the 18th.
Heck
Guess we're
yeah.
good meeting up in Shibuya, yeah? Let's say 5 p.m.
You sure are on top of these kinds of things.
Now for the weather.
Next up is the weather. It seems we'll continue to have localized torrential rainstorms all throughout next week. If you're heading outside, be prepared for sudden changes in the weather. Alright, I don't believe we really can go anywhere for a little while here. Well, I guess we have one day that we get on the 19th, and then after that, really, you're kind of just like holed up in LeBlanc for the next fair amount of days. Time just flew by today, huh? Okay, so for today, I think we have to go to sleep. I don't think we can do anything else because Morgan is laying down. So let's go ahead and do that.
Let's go to bed.
In any case, it's good that exams are over. Let's go to sleep. Sure thing.
Hey, it's me.
Sorry for calling so late. I wanted to ask you about that summer festival. You remember the one I told you about? I think so.
Come on, man.
Well, I know so, damn it. Come on, the whole thing with the kebabs?
So, like...
I completely spaced on it until now, but the festival's tomorrow. So, you want to go? Fine, fine.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I knew you'd be down. Let's make sure we invite Yusuke too. He's always down to chow. I did just remember they said it might rain tomorrow though. Whatever. No way it's gonna rain on a day like this. See you tomorrow. How would he know whether or not it'll rain? Sheesh, all worked up over a silly little festival. Full of food. Of all kinds. Well, I suppose you deserve to enjoy yourself, but be sure to keep a low profile, right?
Let's turn in for the night.
Anyway, let's get some sleep. Oh, and no sleeping in it, got it? I'm gonna skip breakfast for this. Alright. Oh yeah, here we go. We get I think this is the Showtime event for Yusuke and Ryuji.
What? Why are you staring at my face?
Ryuji, I have a favor to ask.
A favor? Sure, you need some money for food or something?
Not this time. I've actually been mulling over a new battle tactic for a while now, and I'd like for you to lend a hand in bringing my idea to fruition.
Oh, a new move? That sounds badass. I totally want in.
Well, it's merely a rough idea at this point, but... What do you think?
Wasn't that, like, way more detailed than some rough idea?
I don't deserve such praise. I would merely prefer to add a splash of beauty to an otherwise barbaric battlefield, so to speak.
Sick! So, all we gotta do now is see how the star reacts to your idea, right?
We should consult Jose about this soon. However, I can feel my appetite growing after describing my idea.
Same here.
Yeah, the showtime with Use Game Ryuji is fantastic. I love it.
It's so hot.
It's as if we're walking around in an enormous sauna.
Whose bright idea was it to come here?
Yours.
And just look at that crowd. Smiling faces everywhere you look. With that, let's move right into asking some of the visitors here for their comments.
A TV crew, huh?
We better not stand out.
We should grab our kebabs and get out of here.
Ah, let's interview those three.
Hey, is she talking about us?
What the?
What do we do?
Just calm down.
Good point. We'll look even more suspicious if we panic now.
They got us.
They got us.
Hell. Okay, I'm gonna ham it up and make some real cringy comments so they can't use any of the footage.
Hello. It sure is hot today, huh?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And if it's this hot in July, can you imagine just how insane the weather's gonna be in December?
Anyway, since you're here for the festival, does that mean you and your friends there are meat lovers?
I'd say that we're really lovers of fruit. Oh, and sweets. Sweets are just to die for.
Uh-huh.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Whew, that was too close.
That was truly cringeworthy. But are you certain that they won't air any of it?
This is going in my
Pretty sure she
cringe
thought that was a
compilation.
broadcast disaster. We ought to be okay.
More important than that, though, it's time to get some meat.
Oh, right, my kebab. Lines for the food stalls were even more insane than the heat.
Standing around in this sweltering heat was rather trying.
And almost all the good stuff was already sold out.
I didn't even eat breakfast this morning. I'm starting to get lightheaded.
Even still, an occasion like this seems to make everything taste delicious. How mysterious.
The true food is the friends we made along the way. It's because we're together.
That's pretty poetic, dude. Well, we came all the way out here, so we might as well go check that thing out.
What thing?
I heard they're building some kind of huge-ass stadium or something nearby. Wait, was that what it was?
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
A stadium. Well, such buildings often have intriguing architecture. I'd love to see it for personal reference.
Yeah, then come on, let's go. So, that's it? They barely even started?
We seem to be premature spectators.
I mean, it looks a lot further than they barely started, but
I guess this is what people call jumping the gum.
Jumping the gun.
thank you.
There ain't nothing to do here. You wanna go grab a bite somewhere?
Sorry, I'm considering picking up more art supplies. I have a summer assignment to work on. Also, the summer festival drained my coffers. Even if I did grab a bite, all I could order would be water and a hot towel.
Unfortunate.
Well, in that case, probably ought to just call it quits for today.
Hey, isn't that Yoshizawa? Don't you think she's acting strange? You know, she did mention something about a meet earlier.
Ain't you guys headed home?
I've got something to do.
Huh? Oh, well, see you then.
Yes, catch you later.
Senpai?
Kasumi?
Yes. Did you come to see the stadium too? Same here. I needed to give myself a pep talk.
Is something wrong?
Sometimes, when things get me down, I come here. Although, that doesn't really answer your question, does it? I know this may get in the way of your plans, but would you be willing to join me for lunch?
Kasumi's eyes look a little red and puffy. Maybe best to accompany her.
Whew, that was delicious.
Sure packed it away.
I'm always like this after a meet. In all honesty, I'd like to keep going, but any more will end up harming my performance.
So the meat's done?
Simply put, it was a disaster. I've been feeling like I'm getting back into the natural flow of things, thanks to you, Senpai. But when the moment of truth arrived, my body still wouldn't move the way that I wanted it to.
Is it more of a mental thing?
I think that's a big factor. Something similar happened to me in middle school, but back then, I had someone by my side that kept me going.
Who do you mean?
I have a younger sister. We promised each other that we'd win international gymnastics competitions together. But this spring, she died in an accident. I promised her we'd take the gold for our routines across the world. But I can't stop worrying about my lack of improvement lately. I've really been throwing myself into practice. But I wonder if even that won't be enough.
It's not over yet.
Senpai.
Booga senpai.
You're right. It's just getting started. You just keep on rescuing me, don't you? Okay, no more brooding. There are still more meets left this year. I'm going to start from scratch and train as hard as I can. Thank you so much for listening to all that. Now I feel like I've been recharged. Mind, body, and spirit. Well, at least my mind and spirit are recharged. The best way to stave off hunger is with some vigorous activity. I'm going to jog home. Take care.
I got some stuff to say about like Kasumi as a character, but I'm gonna hold off on mentioning until a lot later into the game. They are definitely setting up for something, obviously. And there's a lot of thoughts and opinions that I want to share about it from when I was first playing through the game the first time. But I'll hold off on it for now. How could you, Booga? How could I what? If you were going to the summer festival, why didn't you invite me?
What did you say?
How does Mishima know about that? They're showing it on TV. Something about it being hot in December or saying sweets are to die for? There's a bit with Sakamata saying some really crazy stuff. Mission failed. Mission? What are you talking about? Look, my point is, next time you guys are going out to have fun, can't I come along too? I'm the Phantom Thieves producer, you know.
Oh, man.
Are you kidding me? I hope Lady Anna and the others haven't found out.
Hey.
What are you gonna do about Kawakami? We're not doing it right now. I don't know if I am gonna do it or not. It may be, but it won't be anytime right now. Does it show on TV? Today we'll be talking about summer events. Hot and juicy meat. Let's check out how the summer festival went. Start the video. If it's this on July, can you imagine just how insane the weather's gonna be in December? I'd say that we're really lovers of fruit. Oh, and sweets. Sweets are just to die for. Ryuji's answering the interviewer.
For real?
Oh man, in the end they still decided to use that footage. They got him. Alright, and so now for today, we're going to take advantage of Chihaya's luck reading. We're going to use that. Get a fortune reading.
What shall we do?
It's a lot of money, but we have plenty, so we're good on that. And we're going to get our charm increase because we're going to hang out with Yoshida today. And Yoshida, I don't think he always gives charm when you hang out with him, but for this event, he should give 2 points of charm. So we'll get a little bit of an extra buff to it. It won't reflect in how many music notes show up, but it is still increasing it. Because I mentioned this last time, the music notes aren't an accurate representation of how much stacking you're getting from hanging out with or from doing certain activities. So like one music note is really getting like 2 points in a stat, 2 is 3 or 4, and then 3 music notes is 5, 7, or 10, depending on the event. And if you have the affinity boost up or not. Anyway,
Hi.
we're getting this drink, which is for knowledge. So like, for example, this gives 1 point, like 1 music note of knowledge, but it's really 2 points towards the next knowledge ring. It's kind of weird like that. And then hanging out with Yoshida here normally gives 3 points of charm, or 2 music notes but 3 points of charm. But because of the boost, it's going to be 4 points of charm. It's still going to show up as 2 music notes, but it is still like increased effectiveness.
Everyone.
Anyway, let's skip through all this. Abukum, what kind of friends do you spend your time with? You can withstand difficult times if you have friends who support you through them. I'm scheduled to give a speech today, but one thing about it will be different. I could use your help as usual. Do you mind? Let's do it. There will be cameras coming today, apparently. I don't feel good about that, but I couldn't decline.
Give it our best effort.
Regardless, we will do as we have always have done. Okay, I think one of those halves isn't necessarily proper grammar.
The most important thing is
Acting not in self-interest, but for the greater good. That is the mindset we politicians must instill in our constituents. Okay, all queued up. Okay, we should be able to get a lot of interesting footage. It is no good tour after all. Advocate an overly optimistic policy only to lure in voters during the election season. That's how no good Torah thought had operated 20 years ago, making unachievable pledges. This isn't how I saw this going. If you make a promise, you must keep it. If you make a mistake, you must atone for it. These are basic human principles that we have all learned from the youngest of ages. Boring. He's making some pretty good points, don't you think? That's why it's all useless. It seems like they only wanted to get some footage of the old no-good Torah. Very disrespectful. However, I've been distancing myself from that. Do you think I've regained my confidence? I think so. Well, I must have if you think so. However, I will never forget the disgrace I suffered as no good Torah.
Hey.
Can I tell you a story? I mentioned this before, but 20 years ago I was lucky enough to become a Diet member. However, I wanted to be a politician for all the wrong reasons. I wanted to be in a position of power, and I was obsessed with the glamorous lifestyle. I thought only of being popular. I truly was no good Torah.
Hey.
Learn from me. Don't let being a member of the Diet be your only goal in life. Voters are much more sensible than we give them credit for. Being ambitious and striving to advance in the political world will change your outlook on life. Yoshida eagerly gave me advice. I feel like my bond with Yoshida is growing deeper. And this is rank 5. And this is a very big one. Occasionally raises the chance of an enemy giving you a rare item. This is really helpful because a lot of shadows, not all of them, but a lot of shadows have as their like really rare item a skill card. And now that we kind of have Yusuke ranked up and we can duplicate a lot of skill cards, we're going to want to start like stockpiling on specific skill cards that we want to give to multiple personas. So this is going to help us a lot with that.
All right.
You've given some good speeches, Mr. Yoshida. I can't believe you lost the last 2 elections. You're Mr. Kuramoto's grandson. That's correct. I'm his grandson, Benzo. Does he know that you're here speaking with me now? I'm aware that you and my grandfather are on bad terms, but that doesn't concern me. This must be your secretary, huh? I heard he's been helping you out a lot lately.
What?
You know about him? My grandfather was recently hospitalized, and you've become the topic of our conversations. I'd like to talk with you again sometime. I learned a lot from your speech today. Mr. Kuramoto spoke of me? Masushita. Sorry, I have to take care of some business. Let's wrap this up for today. I feel like listening to Yoshida's speech has served to increase my charm. Yeah, so it shows up as 2 music notes, but you can see it does say bonus. It is giving me a boost, even if it doesn't look like it.
Well then, I'll see you again.
Good job. Hello, Buga-senpai. Thank you so much for earlier. Now I can give it 110% tomorrow at practice. Practice already? Of course, if I rest, it'll dull my senses. Next time, I'll make it onto the winner's podium. I swear. I won't slip up again like I did before. I'll have some great news next time I see you. I promise.
Hey!
Looks like Yoshizawa is going to be okay now. She sure was worried. Alright, and we got just some... I think this is going to... Okay, so the next day we have like kind of free time, but pretty much today and every day outside of the 19th, it's going to be just cutscene city. That's okay. Today's the fireworks festival. Let's meet in Shibuya at 5. Hey Makoto, are you going to wear a yukata? I'm planning on it. Yukatas are a great part of the summer tradition. They truly heighten a woman's beauty. I think I will wear mine as well. You've got one? How about you, Uga? Or you've got one? How about you, Uga? Should read that properly. I'll go in normal clothes. Hey, I know. Why don't you come with without your glasses? What's the point in that? I don't know. You don't get to see fireworks every day, so it'd be sad just wearing normal clothes. I was just thinking you might want to go for a change of pace. That sounds great. Should totally come without glasses. Well, you guys better not be late. Fireworks and yukatas really add to the feeling of summer. Even Lady Ann will be wearing one.
Come to think of it.
Oh yeah, there's a fireworks festival today. If you're going, be careful. Those things get insanely crowded.
Hey!
It'd be nice to watch the fireworks with the Chiefs someday. We could watch them right here at LeBlanc. Actually, no, we couldn't.
Right when we were just about to leave, too. Who is it?
Hey, I saw some disturbing news online. It sounds like it'll be really bad if it turns out true. What's this about? Well, it seems like an insane group is getting ready to declare war on the Phantom Thieves. I was afraid to just hold on to that information myself, so I wanted to tell you at least. That's actually all I have to say, though. Sorry to bother you on your day off.
What could he mean by an
Oop.
Let's think about this after we get back.
I can't open
We
up
don't
the
have
log.
much time, so let's get going.
I was trying to click the auto button, I accidentally misclicked. Oh, wait, hold on, there we go.
What could he mean by an insane group?
There we go.
Damn, it's so hot. The holiday means it's as crowded on here as it is for morning rush hour.
And all this is just yapping.
Oh, it's so hot.
I feel like I'm being baked.
Those girls are way too late.
It must be taking time for them to put on the yukata. Why aren't you two wearing one?
I got clothes like yukata. Man, you look way too normal in that.
People often say that to me.
Oh, by the way, the exams.
I bet you got a big fat F on them.
Shut up. We don't know that yet.
Are you going to the fireworks festival?
That's right.
Us too! Wanna go together?
Are we getting hit on?
Come on, let's go together. Do you happen to be a model? You look great in that yukata.
I really love this interaction, by the way.
Waiting around's a pain, so can we just go with these chicks?
Don't ask me.
The ratio of guys to girls is off, but we can do something about that later.
That's enough. You're disgracing your yukata. You should be more aware of your womanhood.
Yusuke.
How could you?
Why don't
My
you go after
guy.
them then? So those are the kinds of girls you like, Ryuji.
Well, no, that's...
You know, Yusuke's such a pretty boy, but he is really missing out because of what he says.
I guess. But he's more likable since he stays true to his ideals. Definitely more than somebody I know.
Wow.
I heard that Ryuji's pretty much failed his exams.
Oh?
Mona, you little...
Hey, it's gonna get crowded if we don't get going.
Agreed.
But, man, you both look amazing in yukata. Talk about Japanese beauty.
Poor Ryuji's getting dunked on. Holy. There's always that one friend in every group that just gets absolutely roasted.